Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with day number 5 of our 12 days of Christmas in July collaboration together with Monika, Katarina, Benita, Shirley and Mel. As you can see, I've got my previous 4 projects I've done in the previous days. So that was day number 1 with Christmas, then shaped card, the bubble card full of sparkles, this one, and the 4th Christmas floral. So these are the previous projects. So if you missed any of those videos and if you fancy watching any of them, hop over to the previous videos, and of course check out other ladies what they've created with today's prompt is shaker card. So I prepared some of the elements already. So I've got a top fold square card measuring 5 3/4 of an inch, and then I've got the snowflake which I'm going to use. I'm going to use the sentiment which I stamped and heat embossed with a white embossing powder. Wow, this opaque bright white. And I'm going to place it on top of my snowflake, and I've got my frame and the kind of part of the shaker, and I actually started to put the acetate and I had to pull it, so the side of this frame actually bent a little bit and it didn't look that nice. So I covered it with red liner tape, and I'm going to use the glitter fine iridescent glitter to add a bit of extra sparkle. So this is a tip. If you don't want to redo a part of your project, you might find actually a way how to rescue it. So this is my tip for you. And this is another, so this frame for the top of my shaker measures exactly the same as my card base, so 5 3/4 of an inch square. And then I've got another piece of white card which measures 5 3/4 of an inch. So all 3 of them are the same size. So let me bring my blending mat, and I've got I'm going to create my own like a inked background. So I've got tumble glass, faded jeans, and a chipped sapphire. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use. Let me just see where shall I place those inks so you can still see everything. So I will start off with, let me just move it so I'm not going to actually put the ink on that card, trying to put the lid so you can still see the names and the colors. Yes, you can see it. And let me get the blending brush. I've got quite a few of them, but some of them need to be cleaned, but hopefully it's going to be okay. So I've got the blue one, and I'm going to, oh, a bit of a hair, but anyway. So let me put the card here, and what I thought that I will do a little bit of darker color in the center, because I'm going to have the snowflake and I think it will look really nice. So let me start off with the faded jeans, lightly starting off in the center, and I will see if I need darker color or not. I think this ink is getting quite dry, so let me just, so it's a process in which you just need to see how much or how little ink you need to add or you want to add. So let me just go for the chipped sapphire, and I'm going outwards with this color. I think this one will be maybe better. And then on the edges I'm going to add the lighter color, and I want to add some watermarks and water flicks all over as well to add this maybe like a snow effect like I did in that full of sparkle on day number 3. So let me grab, maybe, or should I go with the same? Let's see. I'm not going to mess up this ink, but no, it's fine. And I'm adding a lighter color. and with the water droplets it will get slightly lighter. I'm just trying not to go over to the edge too much, because this way it will be showing on the side of my card, but I think it should be okay. If the color will be quite uniform, then it should be fine. So what I will do, I will speed up this part of the video, so you're not going to be spending too much time watching me blending this background. So as you can see, my background is done and it's completely dry, so I can bring my card base and I can adhere that to the front of my card, and then I will work on the shaker element. So let me add some glue, and then so as I said at the beginning, I hop over to other ladies taking part in this collaboration, check out what they've created as well. And yes, you can join us by using the hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July and join the fun. Write us some comments, and if you are new to any of the channels, do consider subscribing so you're not going to miss any new videos. And because we've got such different varieties of videos, and actually an hour before, because I ran another collaboration for the Fancy Fold Craft Challenge, this is the card I've done for the Fancy Fold for the 5th of July, because every 5th of each month we are sharing different Fancy Fold, and this is the third year I'm running this challenge. So check out that video, you might find something interesting, something to try, or if you haven't tried it before. So now you can see the background is done. I adhered it to my card. As I said, it's 5 3/4 inch square, and now I'm going to, as you can see, I've done the acetate, and I need to release the paper, that red liner tape, and I'm going to cover it with glitter. Let's see how it's going to work out for me. It should be okay. If not, I will have to redo that. I just didn't want to do this element again because we want to go out. My husband came back after a week away. He went to work quite far away, so we want to spend this afternoon as a family. And because it's not that hot, but actually in my room it's quite warm, maybe because I'm a little bit not sure how this project will turn out, but hopefully it will work out. Let's see. So now I've got that fine glitter, and I'm going to just add it to my red liner tape, and it would give me this beautiful glittery frame. That should be this is a good project for that, full of sparkle. But it was like a, I will call it a happy accident with the frame, that that acetate didn't want to well, I actually stuck it down a bit wonky, and I wanted to remove it. Oh yeah, I can see the glitter is everywhere now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause for a moment and tidy this mess up because it's a little bit too much, and I will be back. So as you can see, I've tried to tidy it up a little bit. I can still see some of the glitter on the acetate because it's quite static, and there is glitter everywhere, but I'm happy with this happy accident then that I used that glitter. So I'm going to put some bits inside, but look at this. Once I finish it, I think it will look really nice. So that big snowflake, actually, let me show you. It's a set of dies and stamps from Chloe's Creative Cards. I think I received this set from Kim Kelly. Thank you very much. And I use the big snowflake here. So let me put all those beads inside, because the background is actually quite dark, darker than I thought it's going to be. I will pick some of those sequins which are a bit lighter maybe. So I've got those. These are from Frosty and Bright collection by Crafter's Companion. Oh, they are sticky. My fingers are sticky and inky and everything. And then let me add maybe some of those. These are more like let's see if these ones will look nice. Few of those. Then I've got some mixture of, but I think I'm not going to use those. I'll try to use the white ones from this set. I got them from back home, so I don't think you can, or maybe in the range or somewhere you might be able to get those. And I think I had some of the white ones. Let me try to get them. And I know that I had some snowflakes, but I don't know where exactly they are. So these are from Papercraft Society. Few white ones. I hope that's the thing, that I don't always know how much to put. Just don't want to overfill, because then they are not flowing that nicely, and it's best to put less, I think. And let me see if I've got any of those tiny ones. Maybe those would add a little bit of color. So let's just go for it. These are tiny. So this one is done. Now it's time to actually I already added the 3D foam tape to the back of my frame. Let me just find my pokey tool. Oh, can't see it. I had it somewhere. Is it here? No. Anyway, I'm going to use this those tweezers, and make sure that you add the 3D foam tape quite tight, so you're not going to lose any of those beads. This is quite important. I can see I've got a small gap here, but hopefully they were not going to escape. And remember not to add any glue, anything sticky. Those sequins will stick to the side of your tape. Or if you use a little bit of glue like I do under that 3D foam tape, then it might stick as well. Try to keep your card, try to keep your sequins in the center of your card for a little bit until anything like glue will dry completely, because that's what I do. I add a little bit of glue to the foam tape as well. I try to add it on the edges as well. It's actually quite sticky. So I hope you like this. You will like this prompt, and you're going to create your own shaker cards. And now to glue it nice and straight. This is a tricky bit. You have to be very careful. I need to be very careful because I already done it this morning. Not just drop that acetate, and I can see that glitter is everywhere. Look at that. I think it looks really nice. And now the only thing I need to do, I need to add that snowflake. So I need to add a glue, and I need to make sure that I place it in the center without actually moving that snowflake about, because then you will be able to see that glue on the acetate. So you have to make sure that you know where to put that snowflake, straight in the center without any movement. A little bit glue at the ends. I think I have the glue everywhere, so let's see. So because I've got a sentiment, I was thinking to put it this way. Let me just use the grid of my mat to help me a little bit, and just go for it. Start from the center. Yeah, and I think, yes, don't slide. And because I should have added the double-sided tape. Oh, I'm moving the snowflake. So I'm going to hold it for a little bit. Actually, I'm going to put something over that, like so, for now. I'm going to move it to the side, and now I need to add a little bit of foam tape, so I can actually raise it a little bit and it will look much nicer. Just to give a little bit of a lift. I thought this video will be short, but it's feels quite long. Hopefully it's not too long, because I was struggling with uploading the previous video. It was quite long, and I always try to prepare as much as I can, but sometimes for some reasons it doesn't work. Something happens like this. Packing paper doesn't want to peel off. No, it's done. So this is the last step for this card. So let me bring it to the front. As always, I add a little bit of glue, liquid glue, just to make sure that it's, again, thinking about putting it straight from our family to yours. So this is my card for Shaker card prompt for day number 5. So what do you think? I'm not going to be shaking this card just yet, because, or maybe a little bit, because I don't want those sequins to stick, but I think it's quite nice, quite elegant, and I'm happy that I actually got that glitter and glitter frame on my card. It looks really pretty, and I think with white paper it wouldn't be as pretty as it is right now. So let me know, what do you think about this prompt, this project for today, for day number 5. Of course, hop over to Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel to check out what they've created with today's prompt. And if you want to share any projects, just use the hashtag 12 days of Christmas in July. And as I said, if you're still here and if you want to check out this fancy fold, this is a half-star illusion card I've made for Fancy Fold Craft Challenge. Hop over to that video as well. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new prompt. Bye for now.